Hello and welcome. My name is Becca. I'm one of Arapahoe Library's technology specialists here today to talk to you about Canva. Canva is a design program that allows you to create a variety of content, from invitations to business cards to resumes and social media posts. What I'd like to cover today is a basic interface for Canva and how to use it, as well as going over some of the design templates and how to customize those, and how to connect that content to social media. So let's get started. To get to Canva, you're simply going to go to canva.com. From there, you should get this wonderful homepage. And to get started, you're either going to want to log in or sign up for Canva. Seeing as I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and go here. You can also log in and create an account using Google, Facebook, and Apple. So let's go ahead and get started. Once you're logged into Canva, you're going to see a variety of options. So starting up here at the top, you've got your home page. That's what we're on now. A set of templates that you can already go ahead and pick from. So as you can see, there's a lot to choose from. There's different features of Canva, as well as doing different kinds of backgrounds, different kinds of things that you can have printed, including t-shirts and postcards, different apps that you can connect with, and other videos that can help you get started. In the Learn tab right here, there are a lot of tutorials that Canva has in here to help you get the most out of using it. And as far as pricing, you can get a pro account, but for today we're going to be focused on the free account. Over here on the right side, you can go ahead and create a design. You've got account settings, extra help, and then here to get to account settings, you can also click on this icon and get that as well. On the side here, on the left, there's another set of options as well. This is recommended designs, as well as a collection of all your designs, which I haven't had any, so that's what we're going to get started with today too. Anything that has been shared to this Canva account. You also have a brand kit. So this is if you have a premium account and you want to upload a specific logo, create a custom palette, add specific custom fonts in there, especially if you're doing small business things. Really, really awesome. There's also a section of all your folders, which is essentially just a collection of everything here, including ones that you've created as well. And then anything you've trashed goes right here. So if you accidentally delete something, do not fear, you can always restore it. There's also a space for teams. So if you have multiple people that have Canva and you all want to collaborate on a project, you can add people to your team. It is unfortunately a pro feature, but if that's something you're ever interested in, it's very helpful. Now, to create a design, let's go up to this recommended for you. To create a design, you have a few ways to go about it. You can go up here to create a design, which if you click into it, you have suggested items. You can always start with an image, or if you have a custom design, or custom dimensions for your design rather, if you click on this, you can type them in and your design will pop right up. Another way that you can search for a design is to go to this search bar where it says try book cover, or say if you are a Twitch gamer, if I search for that, you can get custom items in here, click on those, and then you can get the exact dimensions you need. This also goes for other social media like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all sorts of really cool stuff. And in fact, there's other custom things in there as well if you're looking for something more specific. Another place that you can go is just simply to scroll on this main page. So you'll see different designs already in here. So if something, sparks some inspiration for you, you can click on it and then customize that design to your desire. So today I wanted to focus on a couple of different design things. So one of the more popular things I've seen done are resumes. So if you go ahead and see resume here, or if you type in resume, you get a bunch of different options here but we're just going to click on this main one right here. So it tells you the dimensions. It's going to be the size of a piece of copy paper, 8.5 by 11. So once we click on that, then you will also get several different design templates to choose from. Not every one of these is available, as some are part of the Pro account, but the free version has a lot of really awesome stuff as well. For now, we're going to actually start with a blank resume. So if I click into this, you'll see a new tab has opened, and this is going to be the actual design interface. So here is where we get to do all of the magic of design. So with this blank canvas we have here, on the side, if we want to go with a template, we can absolutely do that. So if anything that you've done before and want to recreate, there's some recently used ones. There's also ones tailored to your tastes based on how you've previously designed items. And you can click on the arrows on the side here to see more, or click See All if you want to see any of the other templates that aren't in that little scroll section. To back out of that, just simply click the X here in the search bar, and that will bring us back out to the main template area. So if you're looking for a specific kind of design, like I want a resume that reflects, something really simple, there's a whole section of really simple resumes to pick from. If you want something more infographic, minimalist, there's all kinds of different ones. There are other ones that are tailored to specific careers. So I know, there's acting in here, academic. If you're a graphic designer, there's some really awesome stuff in here as well. College resumes you can pick in here as well. But if, say, you want to take a look at everything there is, continue to scroll until you see all results. And then you can see every single one that's in here. So let's say we are looking for just a professional resume, something that you want to attach to different job applications. So I see ones here. Let's go ahead and click See All. And in here, you'll see a bunch of different templates to choose from. And you'll also notice some have nothing here in the corner and other ones have free. This is because the free ones are part of the free Canva account. Other ones may include elements that are part of the Pro version. But don't worry again, there's lots to do with the free version. So if you continue to scroll, say you like one with a picture in it. This one says it's free. All you do, go ahead and click on it. And it will load the template in there for you. So great. The hardest part of the resume, putting it and formatting it, is done. So what you can do from there is customize what's in here. So everything in here, is it just a text box? You can change the picture. If you need to zoom in, down here at the bottom right, there is a full screen option. You can also do, so fit means it will fit in the window. Fill means it will fill the window. So it takes it to 121%. If you just want to look at it exactly how it will be, 100% is there as well. So if you want to, let's start with, we obviously aren't this person right here. If you want to change that, you can upload a picture and then drag it in there. To upload pictures, right over here on the side is a bunch of options for helping you customize. So for replacing the picture with your own, you'll simply go to Uploads here. As you can see, I've uploaded a bunch of really cool things. You can upload images or videos in here to add to, say, presentations, any kind of social media content, really cool stuff. But for right now, we're just going to focus on changing this picture to mine. So as you can see, I've uploaded this. Once you've uploaded an image, simply go, click, drag, and once you drag it over, see it can fill up the background, which I don't want to do. Or if I click, I can put it right there. Now it doesn't have to be a circular image. If you have other pictures that you want to use, say I want to drag those little sparks in here, it will fill in that little circle as well, as you can see. You can also, if you don't like how something looks, undo right up at the top like a lot of other desktop programs. You can click that, or you can use the Control or Command Z. So there is my picture, great. I can go in here. If I double click in the text, I can then delete and change it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name here. If I don't want it to be bold like this, all I have to do is click and highlight it and then uncheck bold. So you can customize all of your font size, font types. Some with the little crown right here are only going to be available for pro accounts, but again, as you can see, there are a lot of really awesome free ones as well. If you're looking for a specific type, you can also type in here. So say I want a specific, like, let's look for a vintage font. As you can see, there's a bunch of different things that pop up. And you can click the back arrow to get back, or that little X that's right there. So let's go ahead and say we like this, but I want to change the color. You can also, again, highlight, change the color. You can also go off your photo color so everything matches really well. You can also go off the document color, so if I need everything to match a specific color that's in here, I can. Or I can customize using any of the ones down here. If I really, really need a specific color, that's where you go up here to New Color. And then you can click and drag your little circle right here wherever you'd like it to be. And whatever you choose will be reflected in the document. So if I want it to be pink, I can go up and pick pink. And then in the future, if I wanted to change the colors, I can also go back and change this. But let's say I want to go with purple. Let's go with that. Or just go back to the regular teal. If I want to, in my work experience here, if I just double click, you can see different things are already sectioned off. And you can go in, double click. I can go and, whoop. And of course, if you have a mouse, sometimes it can be a little challenging. But, so it changed the way that it looked here. But I can go in, pick that color, and now it looks all right. If you accidentally delete anything, again, you have that undo button up here that is happy to help fix everything. If I want to delete something in here, say I don't really have a website or anything, I can go in here, double click, select websites, and just delete it. Really cool stuff. If I don't like this white background, let's go to Fit. I can change the color of the background. That will be up here where the little rainbow is, and I can always go in and pick a different background color. Now, I don't think that's something I'm going to stick with for this document, but it is an option. You can also go down here on the side with backgrounds, and there's a lot of really awesome free backgrounds that you can pick for your resume, or for really any document you want to create. So for right now, if I really like this, I can keep it. If I don't, again, I have undo, and we're good. Say I want to keep this resume the way that it is, but I want to check out a different template. We can always add page, or up at the top here, we can duplicate the page. And then that just creates a copy of what you're looking to do. Once you're selected on there, templates over here on the left. Let's say I really like this really dark one right here. If it's going to ask, replace template as new page. You can replace the current page, add it as a new page. You can also tell it not to tell you this again, but we're going to go ahead and replace the current page. So now you've got this fresh, new resume to play with. So that way, you have a lot of different options to look at. And the same thing with a blank page is you can also go back to these templates and add some cool stuff in there. But if I'm done and I really like how this resume looks, we can go in here. We can print letterheads, which is an option you have for Canva. It does cost. And it says you need to select an even number of pages to print double-sided if you want. If I want it single-sided, there's no problem. If I want 50 copies, it'll tell you how much it is. We don't need to do that though. Over here, where this little arrow pointing down is, or with the little 3 dots, you have the option to download. So let's go ahead and click download. It's going to give you a recommended option, but if you need it, you can do it as a picture. You can do it as just a PDF print. You could make it a video if you really wanted to. This is an option for a lot of content you can create in Canva. We're going to keep it as the suggested. So if you want to crop, marks, and bleed, if you select that, it'll show you usually where, if you were to print it, if anything were to get cut off. So let's say we want to do just that first page. If you click into where it says all pages here, it'll give you some check boxes. So you can check just the pages that you want. So if I just want pages 1 and 2, awesome. You can do that. We're just going to go with page 1. You'll click download and then save it to your computer. And from there, you're able to attach it to any applications online or print them at the library. So that's just one of the elements that you can use. If you click on home, your design won't be lost. It automatically saves, which is excellent. So when you're at the home page, like we were before, you're going to see it here under your designs. And usually it'll generate a preview for you. Let's say you have a Facebook page and you'd like to create a really cool post for that. As you can see, I'm not seeing it right here. There's Instagram posts if you ever want to. As you can see, some of them are animated. It's really cool. Let's say we want to do a Facebook post. What's really nice about Canva is they will put different things in there depending on the time of year. Right now, if you run like a small business but want to post that you're having a sale, there's a really cool fall themed one. So a lot of that marketing can be done for you. Let's go ahead and just, instead of picking one of those, we can go to the social media tab and then pick Facebook post right here. Of course, there's a lot of different things you can pick from as well. We're going to go with Facebook post. So we're going to let it load all different kinds of templates. As you can see, it's going to be catered to what's popular. So you can do like, hi, these are different recommendations for you. Are you looking for an adventure? Are you having a happy 4th of July? All kinds of cool holiday things. So let's say we're looking to do just a happy birthday post for your page. Say someone really special to you is celebrating their birthday. You can go scroll through like you would for the resumes we did before. You can pick a template. You can add custom pictures. So here's a great example of items that aren't included with the free account. Anything with these little lines through it and the watermark are things that you would typically have to pay for. But if you want to, you can replace those images with ones of your own. There's also a photo catalog in Canva as well. So if I really want to, I can go in and say my friend really likes that kind of thing. They really like mountains or something. You can click those things in there. If they don't have the lines, and as long as they have that little free item right here in the corner of that picture, it's something you're going to be able to use. Really cool stuff. So say we really like this post for our friend here. You can either download it and post it to your own Facebook. And in pictures, you can pick JPEG. PNG is usually pretty high quality. If you have the Pro account, you can customize that size and also make transparent backgrounds. With a JPEG, it gives you certain custom options as well. But again, you'll have to do the Pro account. So if you need something a little bit bigger, that's when I'd go into the home section and do a custom dimension. But for Facebook, you can download or you can publish to Facebook. So if you click on Publish to Facebook, you can go ahead and get connected to Facebook. by logging in, and then it will ask you if you want to share it to the page or share it with a specific friend, all that good stuff too. Once you do that, well, I didn't get enough permission because I didn't log in, but once you do that, you can click share to Facebook. And instead of having to go all the way to Facebook to upload your post, it's going to post it for you. And that can also be done with a variety of different apps. This includes Twitter, Facebook groups, Tumblr, Pinterest, all kinds of really awesome stuff. You can also take that design if you really, really want to. You can print t-shirts, posters, business cards. It's pretty much an all-in-one service, which is fantastic. While I'm here, let me just kind of go over some of these elements as well. Folders, said we have purchased stuff if you want to pay for a specific item. Sometimes that's an available thing. It depends on what item it is. You can go to anything that you really like if you want to save a specific graphic rather than have to search for it. We saw backgrounds here. Here are videos that you can add to your stuff. So say I really like this kind of video. If I click, it'll add it in here and it'll show us what it looks like. And if it's free, you want to publish to Facebook, it'll publish it as an animated video for you. You can also trim your video. So if I don't want it to be that long, I can go right here with that and click done. If I don't want it to be right here, on the side are different picture customizations. So if I need it to be a little bit more transparent, I can do that. I can also animate my post if I really want to. So if I click outside and not the specific element, you see this animate. So there's a variety of options with previews on how to animate your post if you really want to. So if you really want to, you can go do Rise and it's going to show you like a preview of the item, which is fantastic. There are different ones that you can get with the Pro accounts, but these ones are actually really awesome, especially if you're doing a presentation. So say I don't like that, all I have to do is click the little trash can up here or the delete key on your keyboard. So that's videos. This is a new feature. You can add music into your little presentation, your post, anything like that. Most of these are going to be part of the Pro version of Canva, but it looks like there's some free ones as well. So if you click into it, you do get a chance to play the option, and you can make it a lower volume, you can get rid of it, and it's always going to be right down here if you need to do anything with that. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of that because we're not using that for this moment. If you wanted to add custom text, that's here. Anything, again, that's free. It's got a lot of really cool options in here as well. If I go in here, it pops it right up on my page. If I double click, I'm able to go in and customize what I'd like to. If I want to change those colors again, color right up here. If I want to change the effect, I can do that. There's really a lot to play with in here. It's very cool. And then elements are little graphics that you can add to your post, like lines. You can put in different frames. It will tell you whether it's free or not. Most of these are, though. They're very, very cool. Put in different charts. Gradients are really cool. And then they even have things that are grouped together that you can go through and use. If you wanted to see all of these cool bold foliage items, you can. And again, these are free. If I want to click on that and bring it in, I can. There's also a way to customize the colors. If I wanted a photo, we're going to go ahead and add another photo in here. I have the option to adjust different things. If I don't like anything, I can always click that reset button. There's filters. They're all free. So if I need it to be black and white, I can do that as well. And effects are really, really awesome. So these You can apply really awesome different kinds of effects on their background removers, only pro, but I have used that for personal projects and it is very helpful if you're just looking to get rid of a background for a person or an object and add that into your post. If I want to, I can change, the filter on this with this effect. There's some really awesome ones in here to play with. If I don't want any of that, I can click delete. If I want to make sure, if I wanted to change things on here, if I ungroup items, then I can go in and move everything by itself. If I don't like that again, undo. So sometimes if your internet connection isn't working, you'll get this message that says we're having a hard time getting duotone to load. That's okay. It happens. So check your internet connection. Sometimes those won't load, but for the most part, everything works really well. And doing the basic filters on a picture tend to be a really good option as well. So yeah, that is a pretty basic overview of what Canva is capable of. Again, there's lots of things that you can explore as well, and I encourage you to do so. It's been an excellent option, I know for me personally, to make all of these really awesome things for friends and family, as well as just backgrounds for my computer sometimes. I've always very much enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, do not hesitate to send us some feedback via our feedback form. Please reach out to the library if you have any questions about Canva specifically, and if their help options aren't quite giving you what you need. Yes, very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope this has been a very helpful tutorial for you to get started using Canva to its fullest. Thank you, and have a pleasant rest of your day.